You know, in Australia, we've been talking about the over-the-top draconian measures. Police can now enter your homes without any search warrant or anything, just to check you out, for COVID-19. Nevertheless, this hotspot reports the lowest tally in months in Melbourne. Infections have been trending down after a second lockdown came in force in the capital of Melbourne early in August. That's not going to stop anything, just like it doesn't in New York. You can have 0 deaths, and they still escalate the controls. As a matter of fact, this also is happening in Australia, and it's going to be happening here as well. Already is happening here because this is a global plan. Part of it is to push us into a cashless society so that they can have a universal global ID. But that is what they want. And of course, Bill Gates wants his ID 2020 this year. And then by 2030, he's got the IA 2030, the immunization agenda. Everyone, everywhere, every age vaccinated. And by that he means every vaccine they can imagine. The banks and the government are pushing this. They use COVID as a way to push this forward. That's exactly what is happening. It's happening globally. All right, welcome back. As I was pointing out, they're shutting down ATMs left and right in Australia. Here in America, they're pretending that there's a coin shortage. Everybody's hoarding coins, like toilet paper. Oh, gee, I can believe that. Sure, yeah. No. They weren't. They're trying to push you to a cashless society. Everybody knows that in Australia. We know that here in America. And so this coin shortage is a con that is happening here. But we have seen the brutal attacks of people. I showed this to you, was it Friday, I think it was. Showed a lot of clips from Melbourne. Gangs of police on the street, grabbing people, choking them, beating them because they didn't have masks. A massive number of people, some of them mounted police as the ones on the ground. There he is, this guy, as they forcibly hold him with his arms behind his back and put a mask on him. Yeah, I can't breathe. Yeah, and look at this. I mean, this is just insanity. And they've had something like 56 people there die out of 5 million. Auckland, New Zealand, completely shut down because they said it's a new hotspot. They had a family of 4 that tested positive. Nobody died. They tested positive. So they locked down a city of 1.7 million because of 4 people testing positive for this. This is the insanity. We know there are treatments out there. We've had the white coat doctors say, look, there's treatments. You don't need to be afraid. I've cured hundreds of people. Here's the treatments that we use. They're holding this from you because they want to sell you expensive stuff and to vaccinate you at the end of this. So they punish those people. President Trump should put them on the podium and take Fauci off